When I started vegetarianism in 2008, that's when it all came together. Before that, I couldn't put things together because death begets death. And when you have murdered, traumatized, exploited, and trafficked animal parts in your body, the spirit will not allow you to channel and download the secrets and wisdom that are there waiting for you to inherit. And humans are incredible. We have a diet. We have a very, very special diet, and I call it the Garden of Eden diet. And that is fruit. The more fruit you eat, but don't eat fruit with other things like vegetables and nuts. Eat it separately. So I would say start having fruit in the morning till lunchtime. And if you need a cooked meal, perhaps just have it in the evening or whatever else other meal you have to have, whether you're still eating meat or whatever. But I would discard with meat as quick as you can, brother. This is why people are getting sick. This is why people are dying in their 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, which is absolutely unheard of, and came only with the introduction of flesh eating, which was invented by the Jesuits 500 years ago, because prior to that, humans were not barbaric, as they teach us. They were not eating animals. They loved the animals. They did not exploit them. They worked together, harmony. It was peace. Throughout the whole earth, there was no cannibalism and no animal eating, which is the same thing, really. You eat an animal, you're a cannibal. And the other thing you are is a bloodlust glutton, and gluttons will not inherit God's kingdom. That is the reason why you feel that you haven't reached the potential that you know you have, and you have. Once you stop eating flesh, the murdered animals that you've traumatized will not continue to curse you, and your mind will function the way it's meant to. Every now and then, I get messages from people saying, "Oh, Santos, you look skinny or whatever, or you look like you need a hamburger and you've got brain fog." If ever I've got brain fog, it's probably because I smoke too many joints. or I'm stoned off my tits, because I've never, ever done a presentation or an interview straight, because I don't want to bore you. I don't want to be boring like the rest of the interviews I see. People are just like, boring. So, yeah, sometimes I do get a little bit slow when I have too much weed, but that's my business. The Bible does recommend to take cannabis. It's called cannabism, and 5 times in the Bible it says, only burn this incense, meaning consume it, to me, the Lord, because the Lord is inside of you. And how you burn cannabism is by ingesting it, because it is the inspirational medicine for mankind. And if anyone's out there who thinks that they disagree with that, that's your business. And let me tell you, if you enjoy my syncretism or anything I've done, number one, cannabis. Thank cannabis that I put my syncretism together, because that's where it comes from. I don't do a lot of syncretism when I'm straight. Whenever I take cannabis, it just pours into me. I need a pen and paper if I'm going to take notes, because that is the Mother Mary who comforts me. So I like to preempt anyone who likes to attack me, because they do, because they have to somehow substantiate the fact that they are animal pimps, animal traffickers, animal murderers, and animal exploiters. And so they want to go to bed feeling like they're really, really good little angels, but they're not, murderers. And I don't like them sleeping peacefully with all the animals that they are murdering and turning a blind eye to in the abattoirs that are being tortured. And I want to be a voice for those animals. I don't care whether people think I have brain fog, or I'm ugly, or I'm skinny. I am not a murderer. I am one who helps other people to be saved, to save themselves from stupidity and ignorance. So that's my preempt to those people who think They're so smart when they come to me. I'm the one who's 57, who's never had a disease in my life. I've only had one headache. I don't have the piles that meat eaters do. I don't have the diabetes that meat eaters do. I don't have the heart disease, the indigestion, the asthma, the rheumatism, the arthritis, the ugliness that they have. Yeah, all right, you might think I'm ugly, but I'm not as ugly as you are, flesh eater. You are much, much more ugly. And you need a new mirror if you think not. Look at yourself in the mirror when you are eating animals, and you will see that they make you ugly. If you look around, you will see people who eat a lot of pork, for instance. They look porky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They've lost their human look. They've lost their human frequency. Because whatever you ingest, you are. So if you're eating animal bums, then you're a bum. If you're eating corpse, then you're a corpse. And the scriptures say, let the dead bury their dead. Now, I'm going to take a break from that subject.